All right. Well, hello, and thanks for joining me on this important day. I'm Superintendent Mike Burke, and it was with great pride that I, along with our school board and the entire school district, invite you to join us today for the oath of office ceremony, formally recognizing Sarah Mooney as the district's new chief of school police. Yeah, that's worth a round of applause. We're excited. Sarah Mooney is a career law enforcement officer with more than 27 years of experience right here in Palm Beach County. And she has served as an assistant chief of police and both the chief of police for the West Palm Beach Police Department. She knows our community, she has a tried and true background, and she came out on top during a nationwide search because she is the most qualified candidate to lead school security. Before all else, I know Chief Mooney will prioritize the safety of our students, staff, and our schools. Our district school police department sets the benchmark for excellence on our campuses, and I have complete confidence that with Chief Mooney at the helm, our campuses will remain a safe environment for students and the education to flourish. It's now with my honor to call to the podium the Chief Sarah Mooney and the Honorable Judge Ted Boris, who will lead Chief Mooney in the oath of office.
Law enforcement oath of honor. On my honor.
On my honor.
I will never betray my badge.
I will never betray my badge.
My integrity, my character.
My integrity, my character.
Or my public trust.
Or my public trust.
I will always have the courage.
I will always have the courage.
To hold myself and others accountable.
To hold myself and others accountable.
For our actions.
For our actions.
I will always uphold the Constitution.
I will always uphold the Constitution.
My community.
My community.
And the agency I serve.
And the agency I serve.
Now for the oath of office, so we can call you Chief once again.
Okay.
I, Sarah Mooney.
I, Sarah Mooney.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will uphold.
That I will uphold.
Protect and defend the Constitution.
Protect and defend the Constitution.
And the government of the United States.
And the government of the United States.
And the state of Florida.
And the state of Florida.
That I will enforce the laws of the United States.
That I will enforce the laws of the United States.
And the state of Florida.
And the state of Florida.
Without personal bias.
Without personal bias.
And that I will well and truly perform the duties.
And that I will well and truly perform the duties.
Of a police officer for the school district of Palm Beach County.
Of a police officer of the school district of Palm Beach County.
Florida.
Florida.
On which I am about to enter, so help me God.
On which I'm about to enter, so help me God.
Congratulations,
Thank
Chief.
you. Thank you. I get to have my husband Bob's going to pin the badge on for me. Hang on a second. That's good. Just go in there. Shiny and new. It got it. Thank you. I'm a little short for this. Good afternoon. I'd like to start this afternoon by saying thank you to Superintendent Burke for selecting me for this position, and also to the school district board members for approving the appointment for me to start with the school district police department. I know there were a lot of highly qualified candidates that were in the running for this position, and I'm very honored that I was selected out of all of those. I'd like to thank everybody who came out to support me today, especially my family. I've got quite a group of people that showed up. I don't know that I sent invitations, but everybody showed up, and I appreciate it. Many of the people in this room have been very instrumental in my career development over the years, and I'm really proud to have such a big turnout today to support me. I'm honored and excited to have the opportunity to join the Palm Beach County School District Police Department team. Being a Palm Beach County resident and native for my entire life, I've lived here. The importance of keeping this community safe is a very big responsibility. I don't take it lightly, and I'm very excited to have the opportunity to be in charge of the agency here. When I applied for the chief position here, I was still working at West Palm, but I had the chance to revisit the reasons that I got into police work in the first place. I had recently, over 27 years ago, I had recently completed my master's degree in social work, and I wanted to help people. And I've been a swimmer since I was a young kid, and I swam through college, so I kind of have a little bit of a competitive spirit too. So the idea of kind of sitting behind a desk didn't really entertain me that much. So putting the social work together with kind of some of that athleticism, doing a police type of job seemed to be the thing that would be best for me. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to be involved in a lot of different nuances of traditional police work, which is very different from policing in the school system. However, it's still all about the community. I've worked my way through the ranks at the City of West Palm Beach, starting as a patrol officer, and made it all the way up to the rank of chief. And at each level, you have the opportunity to interact with people, but you have to always remember where you came from. I've participated in a lot of extensive training over the years, and I've worked with a lot of mentors who have contributed to my career in a number of fashion. I've been exposed to the highs and lows of the job, but I never lost sight of why I did the job in the first place. The police are responsible for the safety and security of the communities that they serve. The school district is a very unique community, and it requires a multifaceted approach in order to get the job done. In this job, there will always be challenges, but with the community support, these challenges can be turned into opportunities. I'm confident that my experience in years of working in law enforcement and establishing great working relationships with other law enforcement agencies in Palm Beach County, as well as other community partners, is going to provide me a great foundation for doing this job well and leading this agency. The key is going to be enhancing the safety and the security in the school district, and I plan to do that and use all of my experience to the best of my ability to do that job. I'm looking forward to working with all the men and women of the department, as well as all the other departments in the district. And I thank you all for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to getting started. At this time, I'd like to ask Chairman Barbieri to come up to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Chief, and congratulations. My colleagues on the board, in fact, I think 5 of them are here, Vice Chairwoman Brill, Mrs. Andrews, Mrs. McQuinn, Mrs. Whitfield, and Ms. Ayala are all here. The only board member that's not here is at a school today. She has a function at school. That's Dr. Robinson. So, Chief, you can see you have the full support of the school board. All 7 of us are here one way or the other. So we're impressed by your breadth of experience, and we look forward to working with you as our leader of district safety and security. Those joining us today may not understand the caliber of experience and talent embodied by the officers who proudly wear the badge of Palm Beach County School District Police. In many cases, like Chief Mooney, these school police officers serve us following decades of experience with other law enforcement agencies. As a district, we benefit from their years of experience on the job through countless hours of training and their knowledge and familiarity with our community. As a former police officer myself, I understand the sacrifices that these fine women and men make to protect and serve us all. A school police officer is unique, serving on the most important beat there is, protecting our children and our staff. Yes, he or she is fully accredited and subject to all of the active shooter response training of officers in other agencies. But our men and women are also profoundly aware of the critical importance of prevention, intervention, and diversion to prevent a crisis situation from ever occurring on our campuses. Many of our current police officers also have children in our schools. My children were also educated here in Palm Beach County, and my 3 grandchildren attend our public schools. I know my grandchildren and their peers are safe and secure in our schools because I know the outstanding caliber of the officers that serve us. Chief Mooney, I can say with confidence that our schools are in capable hands with you at the helm of school security. Thank you for all that you will accomplish for the betterment of our schools and the safety of our students and staff. Mr. Superintendent?
All right, well, it's a proud day here in Palm Beach County. We're really excited to have Chief Mooney officially sworn in. She's hit the ground running. I understand she was already doing a little work, getting ready for us on last Friday. So we've got a little time here. I think we should adjourn the formal ceremony and let people mingle around a little bit and maybe say hi. So with that, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate your attention and your time, and for welcoming Chief Mooney in a grand fashion. We're happy to have her here. Thank you.